Hi, this is Renee from the iPhoneblog.com, and as a round-robin bonus extra feature, I'm here with Dieter's Nexus One, the new super phone from Google. That's the only time you're going to ever hear me use that term. And we're looking at it compared to the iPhone 3GS. And right away we can see that the home screens are very different. This is a traditional launcher dating all the way back to the Trio 600, I want to say, maybe even earlier, the earliest Palms. And Google has gone with the widgets. We have the weather up here. We have all sorts of data falling in there. Looks like a calendar to me. We have apps, I guess the ones that Dieter decided to choose. I can scroll through the different home screens just like the iPhone, but these ones all contain apps and widgets. They are customizable. Instead of the old Google drawer, this one has a zoom feature, so now I can see all the different applications. And unlike the Droid, there's no physical keyboard, which means I'm much happier. Instead, it has a hardware keyboard, and I'm going to try using it right now. We've heard the US version does not have multi-touch, but the international version, just like the Droid, probably will. I cannot give you a rational or sane explanation for this. It's auto-correcting my name. That's great. The touchscreen is very good. Not quite exactly the same as the iPhone, but it does work well. Let's see if I can get a little faster. Actually, type on. Yeah, so it works very well. It's got buttons, unlike the iPhone. It has a whole set of buttons, and they're haptic. They zap me when I touch them. And it's got a back button, which I love. It doesn't work when I leave the app, but it still works very well.
Actually, I believe it does. Hey guys, it's Dieter. It's just that the target for these haptic buttons is really terrible. You've got to hit it in the top 25%.
Okay, perfect. There we go. So when I do leave an app, if I go back.
Okay, there must not be any back. It's more of a hierarchical up than it is back.
Okay. I still like it. I miss it. I know I don't want one on my iPhone necessarily, but I do like having the option there. The web browser is a WebKit browser. I believe it's the same browser that we saw on the Droid. It's Android 2.1 instead of Android 2.0. The big feature on that is going to be the photo gallery, but I just wanted to show you it's a 1 gigahertz Snapdragon processor, and Snap is the operative word there. It is it's not as buttery smooth as the iPhone on the interface. Nothing is yet, but
multi-touch is also really painful.
Really painful, but it is a competitive phone. For a long time, we didn't really see other people stepping up, and now we have a lot of competition for the iPhone. Dieter, any other applications I should make a point of looking at?
Well, we should make a point of the lack of really great applications. There's some good ones, but there's just not a ton. But the one application that is much better than what you get on the iPhone is the Maps application with the full navigation, just like on the Droid.
And you said I could also just start typing with the voice? Is that
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and try that. Open up that Notes app.
I can go right back to the Notes app. Boom.
And so do you see that little microphone down by the space bar? So just tap that.
This is Renee typing on the Android using just his voice. And it used the female version of Renee, but I'm not going to split hairs.
You got everything else exactly right, yeah.
Perfect. And that is excellent. That's the kind of technology we want to see, and that's why Google's doing this. I really think they're making the Nexus One to force people to go. They do everything they can to make web technology and communications technology better, and kudos to them. And thanks for showing it to me, Dieter.
Hey, I'm happy to.